So, what are the hospital's recommendations for people that travel?
Yeah, it's a good question. I was asked of when our leadership team met the other day, and folks were asking, "Hey, I'm thinking about going to Pismo this weekend. Do I have to quarantine 14 days when I get back?" And we're going, "Well, you would have early on." Because one of the very first things Kaweah Delta did is we canceled all travel, no more conferences, no, and then we had very strict shelter at home. So literally, people weren't supposed to travel outside of their own communities. But obviously, that's changed. We still don't allow travel for conferences, retreats, things of that nature. We don't allow vendors into our hospital still, so we're still pretty locked down. But we've definitely said our employees who want to travel, we're telling people, don't travel to hot spots. Arizona right now is a hot spot. Their hospitals are overwhelmed with COVID patients right now. The Imperial Valley, overwhelmed. Mexico and Brazil, experiencing significant spikes in outbreaks. Other areas in the world, other areas in the country. So we advise our employees not to go to those areas, and if they did, we would probably quarantine them for 14 days when they got back. But if you're going, probably just about any place in California other than the Imperial Valley, definitely if you're going over the coast, you're going to Oregon, Utah, places that really have kind of calmed down. There's no requirement.
Okay.
I know, air travel is still a concern. I do know that most of the airlines now are requiring their passengers to wear masks the entire trip. They will test them, take their temperatures, do the whole drill before they can get on the plane. They definitely are distancing people more. So, but I think most businesses, it's okay to travel. They're allowing their employees. My recommendation, I think it's safe to travel to non-hot spots, not having to quarantine when you get home. But just be careful. I don't know what Hawaii has done yet, because for a long period of time, if you flew into Hawaii, you had to be quarantined for 14 days in Hawaii.
Right.
So I don't know if they have lifted that requirement yet.